Yes! Yes! Freaking yes! Oh, yes! It feels so good to finally say this in this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has been around for 3 years. 3 years. October 18th, 2021. And I can finally say this with the bottom of my heart. The Hurricanes beat FSU. They beat Florida State Seminoles for the first time since 2020, and they did so in a blowout fashion, 36-14 against FSU. Fuck FSU. There, I said it. I said it, and I'm not ashamed of it. Oh my God, it feels so good. It feels so good to get this win. All right, let's get this done. It starts off with a pretty good drive for Cam Ward. Cam Ward passing it to Elijah Royal for 13 yards. That gives him the first down. Another pass this time to Isaiah Horton. Or the other one is Elijah Royal, but this one's Isaiah Horton for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, there will be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 2, Mark Fletcher going up for 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the FSU side. Cam Ward passing it to Samuel Brown for 12 yards. That's a first down, another one. Cam Ward passing it to Samuel Brown for 20 yards. That goes to the FSU 1. Cam Ward passing it incomplete to Jacoby George. There will be a penalty on Thomas for FSU for I think this is a pass interference. Was it pass interference? Pass interference on FSU. That goes at the 1, so we get a refresh set of downs, and Mark Fletcher gets this touchdown to start the game off for the University of Miami. A 7-0 game to start off, and all the PATs were converted. So everyone knows, Mark Fletcher did it not only for the Hurricanes and the University of Miami, and for everyone in the South Florida community. He did it for his dad, too. Rest in peace, Mark Fletcher Sr. My sincere condolences to Mark Fletcher Jr. His dad is watching him ball out. I understand what it feels like to lose a dad. It's awful. But just know this, Fletcher, your dad's watching, and you are a hell of a player, and he's really proud of you. And as I am proud of you too. Next up, the defense did their job with a 3 and out. Their quarterback, that's not showing. Give me a second. Their quarterback is Luke Kromenhawk. Luke Kromenhawk to be their quarterback. It's their true freshman. This drive, Miami. Mark Fletcher was running up with 7 yards, second down with 2 yards, 3rd and 1, 13 yards. 1st and 10 pass complete to Isaiah Horton. But this was a negative loss, and a Cam Ward 2 straight times gets sacked. The O-line kind of failed him. But in this one, Miami Hurricanes defense would keep this game at 7-0. Brock Glenn comes in for a bit. At QB. Brock Glenn is their quarterback for this drive, and then, they bring back the other quarterback in. Brock Glenn running it for 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Brock Glenn complete to Malik Benson at the 9-yard line. That would give him the first down. Lawrence Tofili running up for 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Brock Glenn pass complete to LaWayne McCoy for 8 yards. Shut up. 1st down and 10, pass incomplete. 2nd and 10, timeout's been called for Miami. 2nd and 10, Brock Glenn going up for 3 yards. 3rd and 7, that pass would be incomplete. They punt it. This would set up a long drive for the Hurricanes. Daniel Martinez starts off with a 14-yard rush, a former Seminole, to get a first down. 1st down and 10. Florida State with the 15-yard face mask penalty after the end of the play. So that brings them up towards. That brings him up at the 39-yard line. Awesome stuff there. Martinez goes up for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Martinez goes up for three more yards. 3rd and 3. Cam Ward passes incomplete to Isaiah Horton. However, before the snap, there will be an illegal substitution because there was too many men on the field for FSU. That will give them the first down. So no play, and we got the first anyway. Mark Fletcher comes in to running back, gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Cam Ward passes to Restrepo for 4 yards. 3rd and 3. Martinez goes up for 3 yards, right on the line, first down. This pass, Cam Ward scrambles up for a yard to out of bounds. There'll be a penalty on the Canes for a hold that backs them up. That unfortunately backs them up. So 1st and 20, pass is incomplete. 2nd and 20, pass yet another incomplete. 3rd and 20, before the snap, Cam Ward passing it to Dave Martinez, and he gets the first down before the quarter ends. He got a 21-yard reception from Cam Ward. Anytime we get a long 3rd down, Cam Ward always finds a way. This is why he is a Heisman candidate right now. He's a Heisman candidate right now because he is the magic of the Hurricanes. He's incredible. 0-star recruitment bullshit. I think he's a 5-star. So this ends the first quarter. This ends the first quarter right there. We get a first down. Daniel Martinez goes up for 10 yards. That's a first down. Cam Ward trying to find a receiver in the end zone. That pass was incomplete. However, 2nd and 10, Martinez did it against his former team. 18 yards to the house. Touchdown Hurricanes. 14-0 for the Hurricanes. Awesome start there in the second quarter. Brilliant. And then this begins their long drive, FSU. Jackie Douglas. I'll just say Douglas. For nothing there. 2nd and 10. They're bringing out the freshman, not Brock Glenn, but Luke Kromenhoek. Passing complete. 3rd and 10. Kromenhoek rushing it himself for 14 yards. That gives the Seminoles the first down. First down, Kromenhoek running up for a yard. 2nd and 9. Kromenhoek for passing it to Malik Benson for 7 yards. 3rd and 2. Holmes for a yard. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. And this was a broken play. This is the quarterback sneak from Kromenhoek. And somehow, someway, he escaped the pile. Which was a huge pile. He got the first down anyway. But then he somehow was able to plow through out of there and then rush for 42 yards. This is what I like to call a broken play. This should never have happened from the Hurricanes defensive line. Never. But yet, somehow, Kromenhoek just found the lane and then just rushed up for 42 yards. That gives him the first down at the Miami 13. Kromenhoek rushing for 12 yards. That gives him yet another first down. So rushing play for the rest of that at the Miami 1. They're knocking on the door to get a touchdown. Tofili with rushing no gain. 2nd and goal. Kromenhoek, nothing there. And 3rd and goal for Kromenhoek. Kromenhoek, nothing there. 4th and 1. What do? They give it to Holmes. And, yeah, he scores a touchdown to make it 14-7. What is it? Is it 14-7? Well, yeah, 14-7 for the Hurricanes. So, Seminoles would get the touchdown there. So that's not good. Really not good. Hurricanes, how do they come out with this drive? Mark Fletcher rushing it for 7 yards. At the 10. 2nd and 3rd, Mark Fletcher goes over 3 yards. That gives him the first. 1st and 10, that pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10, Cam Ward, pass complete to Restrepo for 6 yards. 3rd and 4, pass complete to Joshisa Trader. Trader pass caught it for 11 yards. That gets him the first. First and 10, Fletcher goes up for 2 yards. Second and 8, Cam Ward himself goes up for 6 yards. Third and 2, Fletcher goes up for a yard. And there would be a 2-minute timeout. This is 4th and 1. What does Miami do? They elected to go for it. And Fletcher would get 4 yards out of that at the 50. So that's a good play, and a really good play call by Cristobal. I'll say that. First and 10 at the 50, pass is incomplete. Second and 10, Martinez with nothing there. Third and 10, pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 16 yards at the FSU 34. First and 10, Cam Ward pass complete to Horton, but there'll be a penalty before the snap on FSU for illegal substitution again. So that gives us 5 yards because Cristobal accepted the penalty. So Isaiah Horton does not get the 6-yard reception. So first and 5, that pass is incomplete. Second and 5, Cam Ward gets sacked by the former Hurricane Darrell Jackson, losing 5 yards. Third and 10 now at the Miami timeout. Pass complete to Isaiah Horton for 21 yards at the FSU 13. Great response as always. Cam Ward rushing up for 11 yards. Awesome. Then you call a timeout with 7 seconds left. And they want this touchdown, but they also want to be 2 possession ahead of FSU. Because knowing how FSU could somehow march down the field, even with their freshman quarterback, that's kind of alarming. And this is personal for Cristobal. So in this play, Cam Ward could not find anybody. They was close to trying to get the reception in, but there was a defender right there as that pass would be incomplete. And they decided to just kick the field goal, which honestly, in my opinion, it's a right thing. It's a right call. You just get the points for the halftime because FSU was going to get the football to start the second half anyway. So why not be up 2 possessions anyway? So needless to say, Borregales gets this chip shot field goal in for the Canes, and it's now 17-7. Not bad. FSU start the second half with Croman Hawk with the pass to Landon Thomas for 10 yards. That's the first down. Pass incomplete. Second and 10. Toffili with 6 yards. Third and 4. Croman Hawk with trying to rush up, but he only gets a yard out of it. Fourth and 3, pass complete to Morlock for 4 yards to get a first down. First and 10, Croman Hawk with the rush up for the yard. Second 9, Croman Hawk incomplete. Third and 9, pass complete to Toffili for 7 yards. Fourth and 2 at the Miami 46, that pass is incomplete. So it's a turnover on downs for FSU, and Miami gets the football to start the second half at their own 46. I'll say it's a pretty good spot. First down, David Martinez goes up for 3 yards. Second and 7, pass is incomplete for Cam Ward. Third and 7, Cam Ward passing to Jacoby George for 6 yards. And it's fourth down at the 45 at the FSU side. What does Miami do? They go for it, and they give it to Martinez for 4 yards to get a first down. Awesome play calling again, Mario. First and 10, pass complete to Jacoby George for 7 yards. Second and 3, Cam Ward rushing it for 3 yards. Although he slid a bit early, I thought he had more of a field lane to slide down a little bit further down in the field. But I thought he slid a bit too early. He would get the first down regardless. I just thought he should have gotten extra yards from this. Looking at it, either way. There would be this play would be nullified. There would be a penalty on Miami for a hold. That's a 10-yard penalty. Great. First and 19, Cam Ward passing it to Elijah Royal for 11 yards. Second and 8, Martinez goes up for a yard. Third and 7, passing it to Samuel Brown. He could not get the first. And Mario playing it safe again. They elected to just kick the field goal for Borregales. This is a 42-yard field goal, and it is good. It is good. It is 20-7 Miami now. I like that. Well, in my opinion. So FSU gets the football back. Toffili with the 4-yard rush. Second and 6. Croman Hawk passing it to Douglas for 29 yards. First and 10, Hawk gets sacked by Simeon Barrow Jr., losing just a yard. That's the first sack of the game, Miami. Second and 11, Hawk with 7 yards rush. Third and 4, pass incomplete. Fourth down coming up for FSU, and Hawk gets sacked by Akeem Mesidor for 6 yards. Incredible defense there against the freshman. I liked it. First down to start at the 42 for Miami side. Mark Fletcher goes up for 3 yards. There would be a fumble, but he would recover it. Mark Fletcher would just recover it immediately. So nothing happened. Nothing happened there. Second and 7, Cam Ward pass complete to Jacoby George. That's 8 yards, and that's a first down. First and 10, pass complete to Restrepo X for 13 yards. First down, Cam Ward is incomplete. Second down, incomplete. Cam Ward pass complete for 7 yards, Isaiah Horton. And fourth down, Mario just elected to kick the field goal. This one's a 45-yard field goal, and once again, Borregales kicks through it, and it's now a 3-possession game. Is it 3? Let's see. Yeah, 3-possession game. So making it a little bit more difficult for FSU to come back. FSU has the football now. Toafili running it for 9 yards. Second and 1. Toafili rushing it, losing a yard. However, there would be a penalty on the Seminoles for a hold. That backs them up 10 yards. And that would be the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter comes up. Second 11, Hawk pass incomplete. Third and 11, pass deep left intended for Poitier for FSU, but there will be a penalty on Miami as it is a roughing the passer, Tyler Barron, and that is a ridiculous thing to do if you're a defender like Barron is. You cannot go from behind and then forearm someone, especially from behind like that. That is a stupid thing to do. It is a right call, and it didn't hurt us at the end, but imagine if it did. Imagine if this was one of the best teams in the league or in NCAA. That'd be really frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. So that gives FSU the first down. Holmes for 6 yards, second to 4. Holmes again for 7 yards. That gives FSU the first. Dancy losing a yard. Second 11. Hawk passing it to Singleton for 4 yards. Third and 7. Hawk scrambles for nothing. There will be to out of bounds. There will be a penalty on a hold for the Seminoles, but there was also an offside call for the Hurricanes, and the play would offset. So replay third and 7. That pass would be incomplete. That pass was just flying through everywhere. And fourth and 7, once again, Hawk's pass is just nowhere to find the receiver. That pass is also incomplete. So Miami gets the football back. Jay Allen pows through everybody with 3 yards. Second and 7, Cam Ward passing it to Samuel Brown for 3 yards. Third and 4, Cam Ward for Chris Johnson to get the fourth down. And then Mark Fletcher does the rest. He would get the first down for the Hurricanes. Cam Ward passing complete to Restrepo to advance the ball. However, Isaiah Horton did a silly thing, which would lead to an offensive pass interference against the Hurricanes. So that sucked. First and 25 now. That's a 15-yard penalty. And Jay Allen with a 6-yard rush. I think at that point there was an injury for the Seminoles. And one of the defenders was down for a while. I forgot who it was that was down for a while. He was down for like 5 minutes. But he was able to get back up. I forgot whether or not if he played, if he came back and play. So second and 19, Cam Ward got sacked by Darrell Jackson again, losing 3 yards. Third and 22, Cam Ward pass complete to Fletcher for 13 yards. However, there would be a penalty on the Seminoles. It's a holding call against Blake Nicholson to against the Seminoles. That will give us the first down at the FSU 47. Mark Fletcher rushed up for 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Fletcher rushing up for 7 yards. 1st and 10, Cam Ward pass incomplete to Horton, but there will be a penalty on the Seminoles. I mean, that is clear as day pass interference against the Seminoles. That will give us the first down. Cam Ward pass complete for Horton for 14 yards. We're close to the touchdown. Oh boy. Cam Ward passes incomplete. Second goal. There would be a trick play. They would give it to, I forgot if it was Fletcher, and then he gives it to Elijah Arroyo, and Arroyo is actually the passer, and get this. This is like a Nick Foles thing from Super Bowl, what is it, 52? Was it 52? I forgot what Super Bowl it was. It happened in Minnesota where the Eagles play against the Patriots. It might have been 52. But it was that trick play where one of the receivers, or to tie it in at this point, was passing it to a quarterback. Elijah Arroyo passed the ball to Cam Ward to score a touchdown. I'm not kidding you. You got to go find the replay and watch it yourself. Cam Ward may not have a passing touchdown, but he has a receiving touchdown, man. He can do it all. He can rush up, he can pass the ball, and he can catch the football. Man, that was awesome. Excuse me. Mario lets it go for 2-point conversion, which, yeah, Mario wants to really put the damaging assault on FSU like this after the blowout that they give us 2 years ago. It's that rivalry mentality that Cristobal has, but this 2-point conversion didn't work. It is a failed 2-point conversion. This next possession, Brock Glenn comes in and he gets sacked on a 3rd down play by Ruben Bain, and they punted the football, which would be a 3 and out. Our next drive, Martinez, he rushes up to the pile, and he escapes the pile, and it gets 53 yards out of that rush. So this was a second chance to rush down, and he did that. 53 flipping yards against FSU. That from the Miami 17 all the way to the Seminole 30. 1st down and 10, passes incomplete. 2nd and 10, Martinez goes up for 5 yards. 3rd and 5, Martinez gets 13 more yards. This would be a 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout. 1st and 10, Martinez, he does the rest. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game, and you know the celebration. This has become worldwide at this point. Cam Ward and everything else, not only the U up, but the Cam Ward celebration. Yeah, I did that. I finally did it. Martinez gets a 2nd touchdown to make it 36-7. Yeah, we're at this point we're not holding back anymore. We're not holding back. And then FSU's last drive would be a touchdown drive. A lot of incomplete passes, but the 4th down plays and the 3rd down plays, Brock Glenn rushing it down, complete pass to McCoy, and Amari Williams for a 27-yard pass to the Miami 31. A couple incomplete passes later, Brock Glenn rushing up for 11. For some reason, they can't bring him down. 1st and 10, incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the Miami 20. Brock Glenn pass incomplete for Amari Williams. There'll be a penalty for pass interference on the Hurricanes. 1st and goal at the 5, pass incomplete, and 3rd and goal. Pass is complete to Malik Benson for Florida State to make it make this a 36-14 game. And final play of the game is Jordan Lyles rushing up. And that's it. Florida State bow down to the state champions as the University of Miami Hurricanes The Miami Hurricanes are your state champions. They've beaten Florida. They've beaten Florida A&M. They've beaten South Florida in Tampa. And now we've finally beaten Florida State at home. State champions. State freaking champions. When we look at the team stats, 31 first downs for Miami, 445 total yards for the Hurricanes, 215 passing yards, 230 rushing yards. For Seminoles, 248 total yards, 115 passing, 133 in rushing. What's next? Turnovers. No turnovers in this entire game. Both teams were able to take care of the football. And then when we look at the comparison, I mean, Cam Ward, not quite the numbers that he wanted. He does have 208 passing yards, but he does not have a passing touchdown. However, he does have a receiving touchdown, and it's caught by Elijah Arroyo. It's awesome. Crum and Hawk with 6 for 14. Just a bad day for them. Brock Glenn will get that touchdown pass, and he's their backup. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying this feeling of saying Miami beats FSU, Florida State. I'm gonna, and that'll never get old. I had this YouTube channel for 3 years. It's what felt like an eternity, and I never got to see the Hurricanes. I got to see them beat the Seminoles a couple of times before this YouTube channel, but finally, I could finally say this from me saying it. Miami beats FSU, and I'm going to do this again because I want to. So, University of Miami, let's go U. Let's go Hurricanes. Let's go Canes. This will never get old. Our next game is against Duke, which is next week. There was going to be a primetime game. However, this is the ABC game, but that will be. I am just now receiving this news that it's going to be a noon game, so 12 o'clock game for the Hurricanes. So, yeah, man, that's going to do it for this one. I'm looking forward to it. 8-0 to start the season. 8-0 for the first time since 2017. And I'm now watching the videos where FSU fans are really pissed off. Cry me a river. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content because Miami TVG has your back. And what he does, hit it right there with the free entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Bow down to the state champs. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody.